Family, what's up? So we're about to learn this track called No One. It's a Shed track. It's actually free. It'll be up on the Shed Track's YouTube page if you guys want to play along to it. So we're about to learn this joint. Now I have heard this, but I have not really played along to it. So I'm familiar with the track from hearing it, but I have not sat on the kit technically with it for any long amount of time, I should say. So let's listen to it. And thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna show you how I listen to each part and how I pick what to highlight or accent in each section. So we're gonna take this track probably 3 or 4 sections. We're gonna split it into probably 3 or 4 sections. So we'll take the intro first, and then we'll loop that. Then we'll go verse and chorus or however we want to do it. All right, here we go. First thing I'm gonna do is just listen right quick. So this is a very emotional track. That's how I hear it. So I may not be going for the most craziest chops on this, but I may choose to. This is a gospel song, so I may choose to like more so put my heart on display with this, which to me involves a different type of playing. Sometimes you have like these raw like trap tracks, like if you playing for a hip hop artist or like Doja Cat or somebody like that, or somebody with a very aggressive sound, then your chops are gonna match that aggression. You know what I'm saying? So, but this track is very emotional. So it may be a lot of cymbal swells, power fills, still some 30-second notes stuff in there. Like, no, we still gonna chop it up, but it's gonna be very intentional what we play. Okay, so let's get to the playing. Let's start with the intro. I'm gonna loop that. All right, so let's go. So Yahweh, Yahweh, all of those hits. I'm listening to the bass line really. So as drummers, we like to lock in with the bass, right? So it seems like the bass walked it all the way down before we got into the hits that were landing on the up, right? So let's listen one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after the first Yahweh, then the bass came down. Okay, so I'm listening to that, and we walking those down. I think that's like 4 or 6 hits. 2, 3, 4. Yahweh. We walking down here. So holy is your name. So that name is where the ups start. So I'm gonna catch that now. Let's see how long those ups last. I call a up more of a, let me see. Holy is your name. 1 E and a 2 E. So if we're counting 16th notes, guys, here's a quarter. one E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So if I hear a hit that I need to catch, I'm just matching it up with one of those 16th note subdivisions. Okay, so holy is your name, 1 E and a 2 E. So that E name is on the E. So I call the ups the E's. Okay, so 1 E because it feels like it's a up, like a if the one is a downbeat, then the E is like a dig up of that downbeat. That's how I imagine hits and stuff like that. The E feels like a up to me. So 1 E, and the and feels like a pass to me. So 1 E and 1 E, 1 E and like moving forward. And then the is like going downhill. So 1 E and 1 E and too, because the next beat is down there. So 1 E and no 1 E and yeah. The and is the pass through. 1 E, 1 E and 1 E and 1 E and too. Okay. So if you hear me saying the ups, I'm just catching the E's most of the time. If not, then I'll explain it as we go. All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna try to dig into this a little bit more. Here we go. So I'm actually looping this too. I got this in Logic Pro over here. When you learn songs, if you got the song, if you're not listening, if you're a church musician, if you're not listening in Planning Center, actually Planning Center it's a software that a lot of church musicians use. There's a looping function in Planning Center too, but it's only on the mobile device, I believe. I don't think it's on the actual desktop app, but it might be by the time you watch this. So if you can loop sections at a time, even if you can just stop it manually, keep looping. Learn the songs by sections, okay? Split them up. It could be 8-bar sections, 16-bar sections, but mainly intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Just split it up in the sections of the song, all right? I should say this. There's certain things that I like to catch. It could be lyrics. It could be a counter melody in the song, meaning that it's not the melody that the singer is singing, but it may be a guitar line or something. Like, you guys know those moments when you're with the band and somebody plays something crazy and you, as a band, everybody chooses to catch it. That's what I do too when I'm learning songs. I try to find things that might be interesting to catch. And how do you know what to catch? Really, it just comes from you watching your favorite. Do you ever feel like you don't know how to reach the next level as a drummer? If so, I have the perfect solution for you. I'd like to introduce you to the Impact Drumming community. I want to help you unlock your full potential as a drummer. I'm going to help you play cleaner, build independence, develop new chops, and new drum fills. I'm Carlin Muccular, and currently I'm the drummer for a 6-time Grammy Award-winning band by the name of Israel Houghton and New Breed. But this is not about me. This is about helping you become a better drummer and musician. I want you to come behind the scenes with me into my practice room, and I'll show you exactly what and how I practice. I want to press the fast forward button for you and help you skip years of frustration and mistakes. After joining this community, you'll have a clear path to improve on the drums. Today, I'd love to start teaching you everything I know. Discover the best and most useful rudiments to develop chops and clean drum fills. You'll learn my secret method to developing rock-solid pocket, timing, and clean chops all at the same time. You'll learn how to reach new levels of independence and smooth control with your hands and feet. You'll definitely learn how to become a more attractive and attention-grabbing drummer, and you'll learn how to mix and tune your drums to a more clearer and fatter drum sound. You can learn more about all the courses and features below this video. I try to find things that might be interesting to catch. And how do you know what to catch? Really, it just comes from you watching your favorite drummers and learning, like studying them and seeing what they pick out. You know what I'm saying? And then you learn to develop that type of vocabulary yourself. The same way a baby would listen to their parent, right? Kids learn how to speak before they can actually even read. You think about that. Because it all comes from just listening. Listening comes before execution. So I'm just trying to give you guys all my thoughts as I learn this so you guys can think like a professional, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna add more and more as I go. I'm just trying to find the foundation of the hits. So keep watching. I'm gonna build on this. Essentially, you'll see me like chopping through this whole thing or whatever, but still being musical with it and catching the dynamics as well. So here we go. So right now with me chopping and stuff, guys, I'm really just trying to figure out how much do I want to do and what feels the best. I'm still not quite comfortable with this intro yet. I don't feel like I've mastered it. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to play. So continue to watch me develop this until I feel like I'm happy, and then we'll move on to the verse, which will be the next chapter. If you hear hits in a song or builds, or something building dynamically, catch that as a drummer. If you see the most professional drummers, they play the music. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we have fun on Instagram, we wild out or whatever, and just have fun. But in a professional environment, you have to catch the hits, and build with the music. When the music is building, you should be building. If there's hits, do not chop over the hits. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's try it again.